Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Secret Flesh says, hi, is it profitable to buy new cards after December 8th? I already answered this one, and that's when I was like, okay, let's just do a video. Depends how you do it, what price you pay, how patient you are, and how patient you are at holding them. So it seems like, I mean, to me, it depends on so many variables, it's really hard to answer that question. But I want to say it out loud because some of you don't know this. There are going to be smoking opportunities on December 8th. There will be. And you're going to get, and other people are going to get ripped off on those. When I say ripped off, it's not really ripped off. If you wait 2, 3, 4 years, the price you pay on December 8th will look inexpensive. I'm confident of that. But most of you aren't that patient. So what will happen to some people, and I hope this isn't you, pay really close attention if you're not, guys. Some people will run in on December 8th and they'll get into the marketplace, and what will they do? They'll see these new cards will be on the screen here, and they'll say, holy cow, that one looks really cool. And it'll be some ability you've never heard of and you don't really understand how it works, but you think you understand how it works, and maybe it would work perfectly with this other monster and it would synergize and allow me to win. Oh, I'm going to pay whatever I have to pay, and you buy it, and it's like, you don't even think about comparisons. You don't think about, do I fully understand the ability that it's offering? Because some abilities need you to really think. Amplify was one I had to really take some time to understand. Now I love this card. Now I love Amplify even more than I have in the previous videos where I've always said these cheap reward cards are really great and buy them. Now I'm like, it's a quality contributor to red in particular, especially because of certain tanks that I have on my team and certain builds I can offer. So there are gonna be monsters that you're gonna immediately recognize as super valuable and very inexpensive. You need to be able to discern that for yourself and take advantage of that. That will be a win. But others of you are gonna not be fully cognizant of the value proposition, meaning like what it actually does, and you're not gonna fully understand whether the price point is fair. Those are things you can learn, but some of you you're not there yet. And so some of you are going to get hosed if you come in here and try and, trade that on December 8th. And if you don't feel confident about identifying high value for low price, then you really need to do one of a couple things. One, wait a few days before the price just kind of settle down a little bit. But you're going to lose some opportunity if you do that. Or pay close attention to the channel, and I'll try to walk you through what I'm seeing. And there's other great, I talk about other great content creators all the time, right? So there's tons of guys out there that are pumping out this stuff, and we're going to be telling you what we see. I think I have a unique eye for this type of high value analysis for low price. So stay tuned. We'll get into it. Because yeah, some of you are going to kick butt, and some of you are going to get, in trouble there. Gathering the Magic said, so the next airdrop starts on December 8th. Don't buy cards for the first few days. Save your DEC. Wait for the prices to cool off. Again, Jovac or Gathering the Magic. Yeah, here's the thing. I said, yes, generally. But then again, be mindful about exploring the market. The problem is you need to be able to decide if it's a smoking deal or not. And if so, strike. But generally speaking, I'd expect most cards to be overpriced initially. Most cards, not all cards. There will be some deals. Then they'll dip, right? They spike because there's limited supply and great demand. Then they dip because more and more supply comes on the market. And then eventually, maybe, weeks, maybe years later, the price begins to really spike again because these are deflationary assets. And so depends on your time scale, depends on your ability to observe, what you think is a deal. But I really, really think you should be looking at it on day one and, taking bites when it makes sense. That's the problem. You need to understand that topic. When does it make sense? Stay tuned to the channel. So thanks, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Have an amazing day. God bless.